He went from run-of-the-mill to millionaire, building an American company on American soil with workers who live in America. And now Sticker Mule CEO Anthony Constantino is making a run for Congress for New York's 21st District. That's the seat currently held by Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, who is leaving Washington and making a run for New York's top job, challenging Governor Kathy Hochul in 2026. Well, GOP congressional candidate Anthony Constantino joining us now from New York. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
I read you are going to completely self-fund your campaign. So tell us about your experience as a successful business owner in upstate New York and how you plan to bring that experience to Washington and work to fix some real problems.
Sure. I'm all about solving problems. That's how I built my business. Over 1,000 employees. Great profits, great company. Everybody loves Sticker Mule. And, I want to bring that same energy and mindset to Washington. Too many politicians, they spend most of their time focusing on their biggest problem is raising money so they can market themselves to the voters. I want to spend my time helping the voters. That's why I'm self-funding.
What convinced you now at this moment, to jump into this race?
Well, I fought for the president ever since he was shot, put up the vote for Trump sign. And, I got involved in the special election. There was a special election shortly after he won, and I ended up winning all the polls. I've been at the top of the polling. The voters want me in the position, and I think for good reason. We want the best possible people in government. During the special, 46% of Republican voters wanted me. It's now 57% of Republican voters now want me to represent them in NY21.
Sticker Mule is now in 39 countries. As you mentioned, you have more than 1,000 employees. You've even brought factories in your hometown back to life in order to build your business. How do President Trump's pro-manufacturing policies help companies like yours grow, and how would you build on that in Congress?
Sure. In terms of manufacturing, it's not just about legislation, it's also inspiration. President Trump inspired me to fight and build a great company in America. I want to inspire other people. Obviously, policies that encourage more manufacturing in America are good, but we also need to inspire people to do great things. And I built a great company here, and I want to encourage more manufacturers. You can succeed here. I built over 1,000-person manufacturing company here in the United States. A lot of people think you can't do it. People actually say to me all the time, they go, why don't you make your products overseas? And no, we do. We manufacture in Europe to service Europe, but we manufacture in America to service America and most of the world.
How do you do that? And why do people say, oh, it's too expensive to be doing all this stuff in America?
Well, the world's actually moving in a direction where it's getting easier to manufacture locally. There's all sorts of improvements in terms of automation, in terms of AI, where you can do things locally. It only makes sense to do things overseas when you have, really manual processes. So, as things become more automated with machines, which, we're in 2025, almost 2026 now, it makes sense to do things locally, but people don't understand that at times.
Yeah, and because you are a younger entrepreneur, a younger CEO, you certainly understand the value of artificial intelligence. How has that helped you specifically with your business, and how are you using it to transform what you do?
Well, AI, we're just starting to mess with. We're just starting to mess with AI, but, we have a great software team. We have over 100 engineers at Sticker Mule, and we do everything from make our own machines to build our own software. We just made a storage platform where we're now letting people sell product and make money. Really important to help people make money. So, AI is just coming out recently, and we're just starting to integrate it, as are many other people. But, we've had a great engineering team for a long time.
I know. I remember you telling us you had 100 engineers because you want to make sure all your machines are also made in America and that they're designed here in this country. Democrats right now are under the impression that no Republican seat is safe next November. So from where you stand talking to voters there on the ground, do you really see any shift, especially in upstate New York?
Well, I agree with the president. The Republican Party has a marketing problem. Sometimes the president's the best marketer there is probably in the country, but sometimes the other members of the party aren't great marketers. I want to bring my marketing talent to the Republican Party. We have the winning perspective in terms of issues, in terms of ideas, but sometimes we don't market them as well. We don't talk about the president's accomplishments with regards to peace. He stopped 8 wars. Lots of people are alive now. He stopped a lot of death, which is probably the most important thing you could do. He sealed the border, which was a big thing. He's fighting against the transgender propaganda in schools, as I've been as well. These are big issues. He's had huge successes, and we need to get better at talking about it.
All right, GOP congressional candidate Anthony Constantino, we appreciate you joining us this morning right here on the National News Desk.
Thanks for having me.